What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's good? I'm gonna slide this over to the side for a little bit. It's Marcus Fresh from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. As always, if you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you stay up to date with my future Teachable Tuesdays content. And listen, before I, bring in my flavor for the day, which you guys have already seen, we are on the last episode of the Tekken Tag Tournament Bowl Season 2 series. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this journey. It has been a lot of fun. It's been very interesting seeing the different matchups. But at last, we have the two final teams who have made it to the final stage. So first and foremost, we have Heihaichi and Ganruyu, and they're going to be going against the favorites of the competition, which is King and Paul Phoenix. Now, who's going to win? I have no idea. I'm going to be honest. I had a recording and it got messed up. So we're doing it again. So who knows what happened in the recording. Maybe I'll reveal it at a later date. But this is going to be a very exciting matchup. Two of the best powerhouses. We've had a lot of great teams that have come through to show their stuff. But these are the two teams that have made it to the final round. So I thank you guys for joining me throughout these 15 episodes. Greatly appreciate it. Maybe next time we'll have better quality. We'll have... one of these days, I'm going to get it set up like YouTubers have it set up to where they can just show the video through like their, I guess they hook it up to the computer and whatnot. Whatever. This is the early stages. It'll only get better as the years go on. But as we go on before this matchup, obviously I got my Olipop here today. I didn't have my Olipop the past couple episodes, but it's okay. I got this episode, and we're rocking with the Dr. Goodwin. It's kind of like its own version of Dr. Pepper. I know growing up as a kid, I loved Dr. Pepper. So yeah, we about to get into this. Let's go ahead and take a couple sips as we normally do. Not bad at all. Excuse me. Not bad at all. Only 45 calories. When we look at it, only a total of 5 grams of sugar. Really good. It supports digestive health. What you want to do, if you want to get your Olipops, go to your local store, Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, Sprouts. If you live in Florida, Publix. You can also order online from Amazon. You can get it from convenient gas stations as well. And they have like bigger sizes. One of these days, I'll show you one of the bigger sizes. But without further ado, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and make it happen. And let's do this. All right. We have officially arrived at the final round of the Tekken Tag Tournament Bowl Season 2. Somebody is going to get that trophy, and somebody is going to go home with nothing. Let's find out which teams do it today. Heihaichi goes up with the first bowl, and he starts off with a strike. And that's how you start off the final round, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, how will he combat that? Let's see what he does. By the way, like I mentioned, Paul and King are the team favorites. That's what I'm predicting. If they lose, I have to record a video of me doing 300 push-ups in a row or try. So we're going to see if I'm going to go through that suffering in a little bit. King, he bowls 2, so they have a total of 9 pins. Not looking too good. Heihaichi and Ganruyu, they're off to a great start. Let's see what Heihaichi does. And he gets another strike. Oh, no. Am I going to eat my words? It's still early. Anything can happen, y'all. Let me not speak too soon. Paul, he goes, okay, I thought that was going to be a split, man. Look, I'm sick and tired of seeing splits. I feel like if I see one more split, I'm going to have a problem. King, this should be an easy split. He should be able to knock down, and he does. All right. So, not up the game yet, but Heihaichi, his team has 2 strikes. Is he going to get a third? And he gets a third one. Oh, my goodness. Heihaichi and Ganruyu are not playing any games whatsoever. They said we want to win, but Paul says, listen, if y'all can do strikes, we can do strikes too. Heihaichi, let's see what he does. Is he going to keep the momentum going? And he doesn't. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. I spoke way too soon. We got to see that replay. That was so lucky. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Just wow. Listen, these are things you can only see in the final round. I'm just saying. Paul, I don't know what's going on with Paul and King, but Heihaichi and Ganruyu, they are really showing absolutely no mercy in this tournament. All right? Fifth frame. Let's see what he got. Is he going to get another one? Okay, all right. I was about to say, look, if he gets a fifth one, I ain't going to hold you. That's wild. Ganruyu, let's see what he does. This should be a pretty easy spare. And he gets it. All right, so not quite 5 strikes, but you can see they already have 109 plus points. Wow. Paul and King, they really got to kick it in the high gear if they want to get back in the game. And Paul gets a strike. So listen, at least there's no quit in this team. But I don't know, man. All right, I thought that was going to be another split. So far, no split, so we're doing good so far. Ganruyu, what's he going to do? And he gets another spare, so they keep the momentum going. Paul, can he get 2 strikes maybe? Possibly. And he does it, and he gets a 7-10 split. Jeez Louise, that's not what you want, guys. King, he has a plan. I don't know how he's moving. He's doing something weird. Oh, I see what he was trying to do. Okay. He was trying to get that spare. Doesn't quite get it, though. Heihaichi, oh, no! He gets a foul. Oh, no. Jeez Louise. Hey, kids, don't try this at home, okay? Just a little warning. You will really hurt yourself. Ganruyu, can he make up for it? Possibly. Is there any way? Maybe he can pick up the spare. And he doesn't pick up the spare. He actually gets the 8-10 split. All right. I might be speaking too soon, but this might be the chance for Paul and King to surmount maybe a little bit of a comeback. I think it might be GG at this point, but I could be wrong. And he gets 8 pins. You know, that would have been a perfect time to get a strike. But, you know, maybe a spare. You know, that might keep you in the game. All right, so the score is 145 to maybe 100 and something. I don't know. Heihaichi, will he bounce back this time? Let's find out. He gets another split. This time it's a 7-10 split. Maybe they feel like they have the lead comfortably. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I wouldn't rest easy just yet because, you know, at the end of the day, the game is not over until it's over. Paul, what is he going to do? All right, he gets 8 pins. All right, so no split this time, so that's good. King, can he get an easy spare to kind of keep them in the game possibly? All right. Cool, cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Heihaichi, what is he going to do to go ahead and keep the momentum going for his team? And another split. 2 splits in a row. I mean, I guess at this point they feel like, hey, we're so comfortable. We just got this in the bag. But we still got like a couple more frames left, so anything can happen. I'm just saying. Paul, what is he going to do? He bows a strike. He says, look, I don't care what you do. It's not over until it's over. It kind of depends on what Heihaichi does. If he gets a strike, this might be GG. All right, so he doesn't get a strike. But can Ganruyu get a spare to keep it going? All right, he gets a spare. And let's see what Heihaichi does for the last frame. The maximum amount of points they can get is 183 if they get a strike here. Let's find out. He rolls the ball, and that's going to be about 180 points if I do my math correctly. All right, so I think if Paul is going to have any chance along with King of getting some form of comeback, he has to get 3 strikes in a row. I think it might be too late. It might be too late, but let's see. If he does not get a strike, it's game over, and we can pretty much declare Ganruyu and Heihaichi the champions. So let's find out. Paul, what are you going to do? Make it count, man. Make it count. And he doesn't get it. Oh, no. So listen, y'all. I can officially say more than likely that is GG. But you know what? Paul is going to do his best to end off on a good note. Can he at least end off with a strike? Let's find out. And he ends off with a strike. But listen, hey, that's what you needed the first time to have any chance. But you know what? It is what it is. Go ahead and get your little, second place pose. And so we have our champions, Heihaichi and Ganruyu, who had an amazing start, and that's what ultimately catapulted them up to the top. I'm convinced if they would have had 3 strikes at the end, they probably would have came out on top. But, would have, could have, should have had $1. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Congratulations to Heihaichi and Ganruyu. They are our champions. And also, I was proven wrong. So you know what that means? I gotta do 300 push-ups in the video coming your way soon. Oh gosh, that's going to be pretty painful. It's not that I don't know how to do push-ups. It's just that many in a short period of time. Ooh, that's gonna be crazy. But anyways, y'all, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you for joining me as always. But let me actually sit down so the light's not in the way so much. I have a confession to make though. This isn't the last episode, okay? We have one more episode to go. Heihaichi and Ganruyu, they are the champions indeed. But they're going to go up against two super powerhouses next week. They're going to be going up against Unknown and Tetsujin. For those of you who may not remember, I kind of had a little bit of an overcount, if you will, with the characters. And we had a couple characters left over. So like, for example, you know, Devil and Angel are counterparts. Alex and Roger are counterparts. So I didn't play the counterparts in, you know, Kuma and Panda. But there were also two separate characters that were left over. That was, well, technically three, I guess. Mokujin, Tetsujin, and Unknown. So what is going to happen is next week, Heihaichi and Ganruyu are going to go against Unknown and Tetsujin. It's going to be a friendly, fun match. Kind of look at them as a secret boss, if you will. And the cool thing about Tetsujin and Unknown is when they bowl, just like when they fight, for those of you who are not Tekken fans, you might not know too much about this, or you might not remember, they go with random moves from anybody in the game. So they're going to be doing random bowling styles. So we're going to see if Heihaichi and Ganruyu, they're taking home the champion. They can celebrate loud and proud. So give it up for them. But we're going to see if they can beat some of the most unique individuals in Tekken. So let's find it out on next week. But for now, this is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you stay up to date with all my future Teachable Tuesdays content. 2 weeks from now, we're going to be coming back with the Long Car Ride Chronicles. A lot of you guys have been asking for that. Yes, we're about to be back in business, baby. As the recording of this video, I already have a few episodes recorded. We're going to be starting that on November 1st. So for those of you who have been waiting patiently, thank you so much for your patience. Really appreciate it. You know, every now and again, I just like to try something new. And yeah, so we're out for now. I'll see you guys next week for one final bonus episode. I promise that's going to be officially the last episode. And yeah, until next time. Peace out, y'all. Much love. God bless.